Far out, man.
It's art time with Mr. Mayberry. Let's get busy.
Welcome to Art Time with Mr. Mayberry. This year we've learned that a landscape is a picture of land, a cityscape is a picture of a city, a seascape is a picture of the sea or the ocean, and today we're going to be doing a moonscape, a picture of the moon. So let's get started. It's time to make some art. For this project, I'm starting off with a 12 by 18 inch piece of paper. This is just off a regular drawing pad. I have it turned horizontal because we're doing a landscape type of picture. This is a moonscape. And we're starting off by drawing the horizon line. Now, normally in a horizon line, we would draw just a straight line across from one side to the other. But today, because this is the surface of the moon, and we can see more of the entire moon, we're going to have a little bit of a curve to our horizon line. So I'm going to start over here on the left side, and I'm going to curve up and go around to the other side. It's okay if it's a little bit rough, because after all, the moon is rough edge. It's not exactly perfectly smooth, so that's okay. But this is the imaginary line that normally it separates the Earth and the sky. Today it's going to separate the moon from space. But it works basically the same way. It divides. We see where things are above and things are below. Now in this picture, we, just like our landscape, just like our cityscape, just like the seascape, we have three locations in this picture, and they are in the back. We have the background that's above the horizon line or on the horizon line, and then down low close to us we have the foreground, F-O-R-E ground, and that's the area that's closest to us. Things down here are larger, things back here are smaller because they look like they're going farther away, so they look like they get smaller. And then right here in between we have the middle ground. And so that's how I want you to start off. Draw your curved horizon line for the surface of the moon, or this could be like a small planet. And then we're going to add things both in space and then on the moon. I've already done one ahead of time, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. And I've just kind of started. There's more things, I have room to put more things, but I wanted to give you an idea of how you might go about making one. So in this picture you see, here's the surface of the moon, and I've put some craters. The ones that are closest to us are down low, and they're larger. The ones that are farther away are smaller, and they're up higher. So this is our surface of the moon. Then also we have back here, we have the Earth. It's a little bit closer than some of the other things, and so it looks a little bit larger. It's behind the horizon here, so that it looks like we have some overlapping. So the moon is covering up the horizon, so it makes it look like the surface of the moon is closer than the Earth. I've also done a little bit of shading on it. Now you can see, of course, North America and South America just a little bit. Then I've put a little farther away than the moon is Saturn, and it's a large planet, but it's farther away, so it looks a little bit smaller. And then also, I don't know that you could actually see this view exactly like this in space, but this is what I wanted to do with my picture. You've got the rings going around Saturn, and here I put a face, just for fun, put a face on Saturn. And then way far away, I have a comet. Actually, it could be a little bit closer because they're not really big, but here you have a comet in space. And then way far away are these tiny little stars. And you don't have to, I would try to put a few here and there. You don't want to just evenly space them out in a pattern, because then it would look odd. So you just put 2 or 3 here and 2 or 3 here, a couple up here. So you just kind of spread them out and to fill up the sky then. And then on the surface of the moon, I've also got an astronaut here with the United States flag that he's planted, kind of based on the moon landings that we had on the moon from the United States. And then I mentioned last time that I wanted you to keep your rocket picture, and you could use that in a couple ways. One, you could just look at it and draw your rocket on there, or if it's the right size, you could cut it out and then attach it. And so I can figure out where I want to put this, anywhere on the moon. I think right about here is a good spot. It's overlapping the horizon line, so we can tell it's closer to us. But it's a little bit further away than the astronaut because it's higher up on the surface. So go ahead and start with the curved horizon line, and then add whatever details you'd like to in both space and on the moon. When you get finished, clean up your drawing, add color if you'd like. And this is our project for today, a moonscape. To extend this project, work with other students to make a larger picture or mural of outer space. Thanks for coming to art class, and I'll see you next time.
See you later. Hi, bye.
Whoa! The moon sees me. The eagle has landed. Hey! There is a man on the moon. Cheese.